The real cost of free online dating. The cost of your time, presented by villagematchmaker.com. People still debate about which online dating sites are the best. In terms of successful matches, there is little doubt that the world of dating has a new frontier. Out in the online dating world, many people tend to shy away from the costs some see a fee for online dating, as a direct sign that they have somehow failed in the dating world and must now pay in order to find a match. Not be further from the truth for the majority of users. Online dating presents the public with a more thorough, time-efficient and broader field of dating. For these reasons, and many others, online dating has become increasingly popular over the last few years. To an online dating service, you are not paying for the service to provide you with a date. You are simply paying for their expertise in matching you with those who you would be likely to make a match with. It will eliminate hundreds, if not thousands, of people with whom you would not be likely to find desirable at some point, and for that reason alone saves you years of wasted time. Many of the services also provide you with a way of connecting with others that you would have otherwise been unlikely to have met. Of such a service, you are in fact increasing your chances for finding just the right person to fit your needs and desires. This is the core appeal for online dating. To provide the service of analyzing your wants and removing from your list those who would terribly clash with your personality takes time, and for this time you pay a fee. Somehow indicates that you are unable to find a date is as ridiculous as supposing that because you live in a mountainous environment, you should never enjoy a banana. The general idea being that while you may have been looking for the right person for some time, that person may have been, before online dating, just out of your reach. The idea of making use of internet dating without having to pay a fee is enticing. The long-term result can ruin the entire experience. Many people would argue that they simply need a way of connecting and that the services provided by the paid dating services are unnecessary. A mere glance of the success rates for free sites versus pay will allow you to see what a difference those services can make. Relationships. Many people feel a little lost at times. When it comes to dating, that feeling can be even more overwhelming because many people tend to feel alone. Making good use of the communities and services provided by pay online dating sites can make all the difference in helping you know yourself well enough to recognize a real match when you see it. Issue to consider would be the type of people you are more likely to find on free sites versus pay. Though it may not be every person that you meet, you are far more likely to meet people who not be the ones you hope to find. Some of the most common complaints amongst free online dating service users are that they run into individuals who false identities for their own entertainment, which could easily mislead you and waste your time, have little or no interest in taking the process seriously, and therefore are unwilling to pay, have been rejected by a pay service because they may have less desirable traits, their true age, and cannot access pay sites because they are not old enough to have a credit card, lack the commitment to put any real effort into the process, have not been matched with you using the kind of techniques that might be most beneficial to you, could be using the free system in an attempt to solicit money from you. Searching the web will allow you to read about those individuals who have been personally victimized through experiences like these. Because the free online dating sites almost never take any precautions to protect you from deceptions, these kinds of incidences happen frequently to the users of free sites. And unfortunately, common enough problem with free online dating sites is that many of them sell their users' information, often email addresses, to other companies This results in the massive spamming of mailboxes and the unwanted contact from hundreds of different advertisers. Businesses that require payment may ask you your permission to use your story as an example, or ask you if you would like to receive offers from other companies, but without your permission they generally keep all of your information private. This difference is that either way you pay for your online dating service, one way benefits you enormously, while the other is being done behind your back and without your permission. You can decide what you are willing to spend in both time and money on your online dating activities. Be prepared by doing research and reading online dating reviews so that you understand what exactly you are signing up for. Access to forums about how the general public feels about certain sites is an excellent way to discover whether or not a site may prove to be more trouble than it is worth. While you may not initially like the idea of paying, remember that for your money you are getting a great deal. Higher quality of members' expert advice and match system privacy protection screening of users to protect against fraud quality customer service high chance for success in making a match often a better quality of site from communication to basic user interface. Signing on with a free online dating site, remember, you often get what you pay for, and with many of those freebies you pay for it with your time, by entering into a disappointing and frustrating situation chock full of potential hazards. For information about online dating, please visit villagematchmaker.com.